Hello neighbor, this is Evangelist Len Paxton, and I'm coming to you from Custer, South Dakota, in the heart of the Black Hills. I'm reading today from the Expositor Study Bible, two verses of Scripture, 1 Kings chapter 22, verses 21 and 22. And there came forth a spirit, an evil spirit, and stood before the Lord and said, I will persuade him. And the Lord said unto him, Wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, You shall persuade him and prevail also. Go forth and do so. This lying spirit would inspire these false prophets to prophesy the evil that was desired. All of this reveals that God and his heavenly host, including demons on certain occasions, have conferences concerning the affairs of men upon the earth. The idea is that God permitted such deception to take the place of the rejected truth. I want you to hear that, and I want you to understand that in light of what's happening in the modern church world today. Let me read that again. The idea is that God permitted such deception to take the place of the rejected truth. To the degree, neighbor, that you reject truth, to that degree deception will take its place in your heart and life. And you better understand what's being said here. If men will not have the truth, then they will automatically have a substitute that will be more in harmony with their wicked ways for the time being. Ahab would not have the truth. Ahab would not listen to Jehovah. Despite all the attempts made by the Lord to reach this man, but Ahab would believe lies and listen to his false prophets. This passage of Scripture simply gives an insight into the spirit realm, showing that behind all human acts, whether they're good or they're bad, there is a good or a bad spirit. These spirits seek to carry out the respective wills of their masters. The Lord protects us as long as he can, and when there is nothing else that he can do to turn men from their wicked ways, error, and harm, at least by righteous means, then the Lord permits these demons to deceive. I want you to hear that. The Lord will do all he can to keep you and I out of deception. But when he can no longer deal with an individual by righteous means, at times he allows the enemy to be successful in his deception. Again, I go back to an earlier statement. Deception will take the place of the truth that is rejected. It's a very dangerous and a very serious thing to reject truth.